This conference will now be recorded.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Clear Lines training session. I'm your host, Kipp Cohen. It is Thursday, the 28th of March, 2019. I'm here for the next 60 minutes to go through the Clear Lines indicator running on the Medved Trader platform. Here to answer your questions, assist you with learning how to utilize the platform and the indicator, how to maximize it. This is a twice weekly session, every Tuesday, Thursday, at 3 o'clock Eastern. It is recorded. We do post these sessions to the Equity-Alerts YouTube page. You can get to that by going to, equity-alerts.com. Go up to the upper right side of the page where you see the Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube link. Click the YouTube link, and you will see my training sessions posted here. Got quite a few training videos. Most of them have a description that kind of talks about what's covered in that recording. For anyone that might be new to the session, real quick, let me just give you an overview of what clear lines are and why they were created. I was employed by WiseTrade for 17 years before they closed their business last August. And so I felt there was a need or a void to be filled. So I worked with a developer to create clear lines, which are a near replication of the WiseTrade red and green lines. Not 100% identical because I don't own the algorithm, but as close as I legally could get to it. The clear lines indicator is a buying and selling pressure, buying, selling momentum indicator. It is not a price chart, but you can overlay price charts behind them. The indicator runs on the Medved Trader platform, and we partnered with Medved for a lot of reasons. One is because of the fact that their platform is just extremely powerful and allows you to do a lot of things with it, especially trade directly from the charts. There's a lot of different indicators. It's very modular. You can do a lot with it. And we like the Medved guys. They're very responsive to our needs. They've been very helpful to our customers, and so it's been a very good relationship, and I'm very thankful. The platform does integrate with a handful of different brokers: Ally Invest, TD Ameritrade, E-Trade, and Interactive Brokers are the main brokers that they interact with. As well as there's a Canadian broker that Questrade. The platform is a little different in the old WiseTrade platform in the sense that it's a little more complex to it. So, but we can create very simplistic layouts, and we can make them as fancy schmancy as you want them to be, complex as you want them. If you are a subscriber to Clear Lines, you can do that If you want to be a subscriber, you can do that through the Equity-Alerts website. The cost of clear lines is, depending on who your broker is as little as $59 a month and as much as around $100 a month if you have to have a separate data feed provider and you're not utilizing Ally to get the $20 a month credit for the Medved fees. I do provide ongoing both training support and technical support. That's actually provided through me. Any new users of the clear lines will get some one-on-one time with me. I'll help you set it up, create a layout for you, and kind of give you a one-on-one overview. And then if you need any ongoing support, I provide that as well. And of course, I do these twice weekly training sessions as additional ongoing user training for the platform and the indicator. So pretty good value for the price. If you have any specific questions, please let me know. There is a comment that the webinar puts a log of the chats in my documents folder each day. Any way to opt out of this? There might be a setting. I think there might be a setting somewhere that you can turn it off. There should be. I would have to look, but I think there's probably a setting to do that. So there's a question from Jerry. He wants to know, is the Medved platform free or is there a cost for accessing it? So it depends. If you have an account with Ally Invest, the cost of the Medved platform is waived. If you have a funded trading account, whoops, hold on one second. So real quick, Medved charges $19.99 a month for their platform. Okay, they give you the first 30 days free, and then it's $19.99 a month, or annually it's $179.99. If you have an Ally Invest account, you get that for free. You have to have a funded account with a minimum balance, maintained balance of $500. So Ally Invest, if you're not trading out of the account, they will charge you $7.50 a month. So you need to put it probably at least $600 in there, but that'll save you that $19.99 a month. Okay, that provides your data and that covers the Medved fee. Also, Optimus Futures and Tradier customers get it for free as well. I'm not familiar with Tradier, but it looks like you have to make some trades with Tradier, 8+ trades per month, and then they cover that $19.99 fee. But again, I'm not real familiar with Tradier brokerage. Looks pretty reasonable, $3.49 a trade, but I've never used them and I'm not familiar with them. And then again, depending on who your broker is, so if you're using one of the integrated brokers, Ally Invest, TD Ameritrade, Interactive Brokers, Tradier, E-Trade, looks like Discount Trading. I don't know who they are. Optimus Futures, Rhythmic, Quest Trade. If you have an account with one of those, your streaming, they will provide you the streaming data that powers the Medved platform. So think of it this way: the platform requires two components to function. It requires data from a source, either a broker or a third party data provider. And then you don't have to, but you have the ability to also trade directly through the platform with one of the integrated brokers. Now, if you have an account with Fidelity or Charles Schwab, they aren't integrated with Medved, so you would still make your trades through Schwab or directly through Fidelity, or same with if you have an account with Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo is not integrated. Those are the three main ones that are not integrated and would require you to have either a separate data feed, which Stockwatch is one of the data providers, or the easiest would be to either open an account with Ally Invest, fund a small account, or TD Ameritrade, and you can get your data from them. If you have an Ally account, you get the data and you get the fee waived for the platform. Does that make sense? It's kind of a little confusing, but so I have a $59 a month fee that's paid to my company through Equity Alerts, which is also, I have two different companies, equity-alerts.com and I have Clear Trading Systems. So we just process all of our everything through Equity Alerts. It's just simple because we have a lot of customers that use both Equity Alerts and the Clear lines. And then again, depending on who your broker is, you may or may not have additional fees. If you have an Ally Invest funded account, there are no additional fees to utilize Medved or for data. Good question. Do we contact Medved to move the platform over to Ally Invest, or do we have Ally Invest get Medved platform? What's the procedure? So really, actually neither. All you have to do is once you open an account with Ally Invest, all you'll have to do is log into your account. You'll have to go into the settings, go to accounts, and then add that account. And what happens is when you add that account, it's going to sync up with Ally Invest, and it'll open up an Ally Invest web page. You'll sign in and you'll sign a couple of agreements, API data feed agreements, and then that's the kind of the handoff, so to speak, to let Ally Invest know that you have a Medved account and let Medved know that you have an Ally account. It marries the two together, and then as long as you maintain that $500+ balance, you will not pay the fee for the Medved platform. But it is a function of logging into your Ally account, and it is important that at least once a month that you log in, that you open up your Medved and actually access your Ally account. Like you click on one of your Ally accounts and you go to the account view or the trade, go to the account view, so that it creates basically a signal that you're accessing your account. If you don't access it at least once a month, they may think you don't have Medved thinks you don't have the account active any longer. So at least once a month, you got to access that account. So one of the things that's a little different about Medved is they have two different types of charts. Okay, one is called a historical chart, and one is an intraday chart. Even though they look and feel very similar when you're just reviewing the chart, there are some differences. The difference is the historical chart is only going to give you data for the day, week, month, quarter, or year. No intraday data. And you will not see up at the top, up here, at the top of the page, you're not going to see the bid and ask or the last price. If you go to so that's the right chart. So so for the old WiseTrade users, you've got your long-term trend, you've got your midterm weekly, and your short-term daily. That's a historical chart. And then you have an intraday chart. You have a minutes, basically, and you can pick any minute time frame. There's pre-selected ones, 1, 3, 5, 15, 10, 15, 30, and 60, and you can create any custom time frame. Like I know Elena, who trades forex, likes a 240 minute or a 4-hour chart. Or if you like a half minute, you can do a 0.5, and that's a 30-second chart. So it gives you the ability to pick any one of those. So great question. Alan has a question about, he says, euro dollar has no data. My MB Trading and forex.com accounts are at the top of the account list. Green arrow clicked on BF source and HBF source. Okay, so Alan, let me explain something to you about forex quotes. Unfortunately, MB no longer supports forex through their API. Okay, and Medved does not support forex.com, but you can get forex quotes. It's a little hoop you have to kind of jump through, but you can do it. And I'm going to show you what you have to do. What you'll need to do is go to Interactive Brokers. One second. Okay. You'll need to go to Interactive Brokers. One second. Go to Interactive Brokers, click on Free Trial, and then go through this process of setting up a demo account. All you need is your email address and select a username and password, okay? And that's it. It's real simple. And then there is a process of getting set up on Medved, and I'll have to give you the link for that. I'm going to get that from Jerry. There's a couple settings, and then what you'll have to do is open up the Interactive Brokers platform. Okay, there's actually the settings are under global configuration and under API. There's some specific settings right here that I can show you once you do that. Once you've done that, then you have to leave the oh, here we go. Hold on. I'm going to give you the link. Here's the link for the setup. Once you get an account with Interactive Brokers, or I can remote in and help you. But once you do that, you have to open up Interactive Brokers, and then you can load the symbol, and let's pick pound euro .usd. Okay. So the only other thing I need to do is I have to go right here and select main backfill, and then I have to go here to backfill using Interactive Brokers, because TD does not give me that data. So here is well, that's a half-minute chart. So let's go to a 5-minute. There's a 5-minute chart of the euro dollar, or a 10-minute of the euro dollar. So you can do it. It's just a couple little steps to go through for now, until they have I think they have an integration with, hold on a second. Yeah, I don't even see a forex broker. But you can get that link that I just posted was for setting up Interactive Brokers platform, so that you can, so it'll read the Medved. Again, Alan, if you need some help with it, if you want to email me, just email me and I can remote in and help you get set up. But you can view the currencies. It's just a couple little additional steps. And you can even paper trade, which is even better. So like if I wanted to paper trade, and I'm just doing this as an example, but if I wanted to short the euro here, I can do a quote. Well, oh, hold on. I have to set the account to Interactive Brokers. There we go. There we go. So now I just put in a short on the euro. But you can paper trade currencies through the platform using Interactive Brokers. And you can view the charts. And then if you want to set a bracket order, you can actually there's still an issue. Hold on about that. Let me check something. Having an issue. Interactive brokers, spin increments. Let me try that. Okay, let me see if I can look at that again. Spin increments, forex, spin increments. Quantity. Miscellaneous. Spin increments. Price. Max price. Let me try this. Oh, there it goes. Okay. That was the problem. There's this spin increment that you have to set so that when you're looking at forex, okay. So now, see, that was the issue I was having. If I click buy, see, it wasn't. Now I've got all the extra decimal points on the bracket. So I can scroll up and down and you'll see how much the loss or gain is on the capsule, depending on where my stop or my limit is. Anyway, that's how you do that. Pretty cool, huh? So again, if you need any help with that, Connie, did you see that too? Because I know you're interested in forex and paper trading, right? Yeah. So you can trade, you can paper trade, you can trade live if you have. Now IB for forex has real strict requirements for actually trading through them. So you can demo just use the platform for your watching your charts, and if you want to put in a paper trade to follow it, you'll still have to enter your forex trades through your forex.com account separately. But at least you can follow them through the platform. And of course, if I just want to close the position, I can hit the flatten button and that'll exit it right away. At least it should. Supposed to. Could not complete. That's weird. Huh.
Order cancelled.
Let's try again.
Order filled.
There you go. I had to cancel the bracket with them. That's probably why. Anyway. Oh, you just missed. So I was just showing Connie how to paper trade using interactive brokers. How to trade forex, paper trade forex, and how to log in and everything. So you can do that. I've got it. I've got it working now. What was the Yeah, you'll want to watch later and see. Oh, look at that. Little Clovis is continuing lower. Let me put a stop. Actually, I'm going to change my layout real quick and go to one of my other layouts. Baba was a really good call earlier, and Clovis is working out pretty well. and put a bracket on this. Way down here at VWAP and R1. All right. Can I show you guys anything specific? Any questions, any training needs at this point? So as you can see, you can switch between accounts pretty quickly. So I've switched between an Ally account and Interactive Brokers. If I want to go into different account, I can do that as well. Anything any of you want to see? Anything specific I can show you or help you with today? Don't hold back. Any stocks you want me to review? Anything you'd like me to help you with? Let me make sure I didn't miss anything earlier. Jerry says, what's the Medved website address to access the platform? It's medvedtrader.com. So www.medvedtrader.com. I did have a question earlier, and I'll in our webinar that I want to share. If for those of you that are option traders, there are some really great option tools in the platform. All you have to do is go to whatever stock you're interested in trading options on. So let's go with BABA since that's up. All you have to do is right click on the chart. So when you right click, it's going to open a window. At the top of the window, you'll see the buy or buy ask, sell bid or sell buttons. You can trade that way. You can actually add or edit your indicators from the pop-up window. If you need to open up a historical chart, you can open a historical chart, which would be the long-term, mid-term, and short-term. You can open a trade ticket. If you want to view level 2 quotes, you can view level 2 quotes if you have access to it. Depth of market, depth chart, news, and then this is the one, the option chains. If you click this, oops, that's the wrong one. I wanted to do down here. Option chain. And let me open this window up big so you can see it nice and clear. So you can select to sort them by month, by calendar, by strike. You can do by types of vertical spreads, calendar spreads, straddles, strangles, and by rights. Okay. List by calendar. You can select just calls, just puts, or both puts and calls. And then you can select all option chains in the money, out of the money, or near the money. So we'll go with near the money. And then for expiration, you can select all or just leaps or all plus leaps or monthlies or without weeklies. So I have all and include weeklies. And then from here, you can go through and select the option chain that you want. There is the ability to right click on the column and add, if you want delta, if you want to add delta, you can add that. Or if you want theta or vega or rho, if you want any of the other columns, gamma. I know a lot of people like to know what the delta is of the option. Days to expiration, that's always a good one. And then you can scroll down through the list. So let's say we were looking at a call option. Let's say we want to look at this one right here, the 180 strike, okay? It's 16 days out. If we wanted to trade that, we can right click and go to trade and make a trade on that option. Or if your broker provides quotes for the chart for options, you can get an actual options chart. So I don't think this one actually has the data. Hold on, let me try backfilling. Main backfill. Yeah, I don't know which brokers actually provide that. There might be some that do. Let me try something else. Backfill using, nope. Backfill using, I wonder if I can get it from Interactive. No, okay. There may be some brokers that you can actually get the chart of the chain, the specific option you're looking at, but I'm not seeing it. They do have that available. But again, you can, there's a lot that you can do. That's the depth of market on that option chain. Or if we went to something like real busy, like the Qs. I'm sure you could do like see level. There you go. There's the option level 2 quotes. For those that like to view that type of information. There's a lot of great stuff you can do with the platform. Like I said, quite powerful. Depth chart, whatever the heck that is. And of course, again, the ability to trade directly from the chart. So if I wanted to buy some calls, we've got calls on the Qs. Any questions? Any more questions? Okay. We may cut a little early if we don't have any more questions today. All right. Well, I guess that's going to be it for this afternoon. Again, this session is recorded. If you want to watch it later, you can go to equity-alerts.com, click on the YouTube link at the top of the page, and I will post this once it's compiled and uploaded. I want to thank you for tuning in today. If you have any specific questions for me about clear lines or Medved, need any assistance with anything with the platform, you're welcome to email me, Kipp at equity-alerts.com, or you're welcome to give me a call or text 972-841-8886. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great afternoon. We'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.